Hi guys, I'm Charlotte. Welcome to GladrapChannel.
Here we are at Trading Punches Fight Night, brought to you by Peach Boxing, here in Auckland, New Zealand on the 15th of July 2017. We've got an action-packed card with 12 fights tonight. Opening the card up tonight, we have Paul the Brawler Mullaly and Dawson Maloti. And training at the School of Boxing. Dawson from Samoa now lives in South Auckland, New Zealand, training at Papatoetoe Boxing, same gym as the famous Junior Far.
Joseph Parker.
Correction, that's right, Joseph Parker, Papatoetoe Boxing, who's fought Junior Far. Junior Far, the only man to have beat Parker in the amateur ranks.
2 out of 4 times, 4 fights. Straight into the corporate at the ABA. Couple of renowned fight clubs being paired up.
Bit of an age difference here too. We've got Paul the Brawler coming in at 33 and Dawson coming in at just 17 years old.
Yeah, nearly half his age. So I noticed that on a few of these matchups. Age versus experience.
And what are your thoughts on that, Kendall? You know, as they say, father time, experience is good, youth versus experience. How do you think this is going to go?
You really got to tap into a couple of things of, age versus experience, that youth, the fitness. But hey, if the older person's got a bit of composure, he can take it to the later rounds.
It's going to be a great matchup. We are really looking forward to this. Like you said, the age is almost double from Paul. Paul in the blue, Dawson in the red.
Composure is there.
Corporate matchup, so they're in the 10 ounce. This is a 3 by 2 minute round. We are just about to kick off for bout number 1.
Southpaw versus Orthodox. 16 ounce gloves.
Paul coming forward aggressive. No mucking around. We talked about that experience. He may not have too much, but he's coming forward trying to end this fight very, very quickly. Looping left hook.
Yeah, a bit of a swing and a miss, but he's practicing it. Maybe
this is a slugfest.
He might connect it.
As you know, sometimes the newbies get quite excited and they just throw down hell for leather.
Yeah.
Both these guys are doing that right now. Still relatively composed though.
Yeah, I was thinking newbies and also with the younger people can go straight in there. But Paul in the blue corner is taking it right to him, but a few punches coming through.
Big right there from Dawson, just smashing Paul on the head there. There's going to be no count. No, Paul McSherry starts him again, a very experienced ref. Wants to see the action.
Just a warning, getting back into the fight. They've been told, now they're back into it.
Starting to ease off, you know, those first nerves, those jitters are starting to calm down a bit. We're halfway through the round, not too far to go. Is this going to go the distance, Kendall? Do you see this happening?
I do believe it's going to go the distance. I reckon they've got rid of the pinch. Oh, that's a good shot.
As you said that, Dawson lands a right on Paul the Brawler. Paul is living up to his name by walking forward, but Dawson landed some beautiful shots in that round.
Nice work.
I'd have to give that one to Dawson just for the cleaner shots, although Paul was very aggressive.
Yeah, all the way through, so that'll be depending on what the judges see, whether you see that pressure coming through all the way or the scoring shots of finishing hard last. Finishing strong, that's the main thing.
Bit of a cold night here in Auckland tonight, but the crowd is certainly warming up. That first round was reasonably action-packed for these two newbie fighters. We're seconds away now from round 2. Fighting out of the blue corner, Paul the Brawler Mullaly and Dawson Maloti in the red corner.
Nice. You see Grant Arco out of Papatoetoe Gym giving him some stern words.
Great gym, as we all know. As I said earlier, the same gym as now rising star or star himself, Joseph Parker. The Brawler coming out, living up to his name. High guard, just walking forward and throwing down, Kendall.
Yeah, Dawson feels like it looks like he's got a bit of confidence. And he's
What a combo!
He's throwing a few feints, and he's not going anywhere. And he's got a few good clean punches coming through.
We're going to see a bit of a rest now. Both those guys are just throwing forward, throwing down. It was straight rights and right-left hooks. They're going to be getting tired, Kendall.
Yeah, definitely. I was gonna describe earlier that the pinch might have come off their punch, but red corner Dawson just needs to land a couple of those straight shots right down the middle, and that's what the judges will see.
And this is what we love about new fighters. They just throw down. They don't really leave nothing for the road home. They want to do a good job in front of all their supporters in the crowd, and these guys are certainly putting on a first exciting fight tonight.
Yeah, Paul the Brawler. I wonder if he made up the name or someone else called it, because that's what he's doing. That's all he's doing. That's nice work. Showing that pressure, showing the aggression that could win in the round.
Still holding that guard relatively high, which is a good sign. You know, as these fighters wear on and the rounds go, their hands start dropping, but these guys are still holding a high guard. Dawson's is actually a bit lower. He sort of moves a little bit more slick. Brawler coming forward.
Yeah, that tag looked like it affected him a
Brawler.
bit. We'll just see whether an 8 count's going to come through. It's caught his nose.
You can see the blood coming off Dawson. The Brawler is certainly living up to that name. Walking forward, I'd have to give that to the Brawler.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. That's going to even it up.
Paul McSherry there, loving the action. Former fighter himself. What was it, around 100 amateur fights undefeated?
Yeah, I think I have heard that. Good experience to carry forward.
And it's always good having a ref in there with that much experience. You know, he knows when to call it, when not to call it, and let the action continue.
Yeah, he can see in the fighter's eyes whether they want to carry on or whether they need a break.
Hope you didn't get that water spill on camera. Jeepers. We are now ready for round 3. Good opening bout to the night. You know, it's always good to start these shows off with a bang. Seconds out, the Brawler in blue, Dawson in red. Mose Amatangi there in the corner of Dawson, a very good fighter from a family of fighters, so we know Dawson would be getting in some good rounds of sparring.
Yeah, definitely.
This is an absolute slugfest. Both these guys are tired, but they're still throwing down. This could go the distance, and it's going to be a close fight.
You know, it really shows that they've done the work and they're keen to get in there, and they're putting the full effort in.
The Brawler moving forward into the punches, getting a bit messy. Dawson throwing down, still relatively clean. Those hooks are starting to find their home.
Yeah, looks like he's lining up a couple of shots, but Paul just keeps coming forward into it.
Big shot there from Dawson landing on Paul. Paul the Brawler didn't like that, so he just charges forward. Brawler's a bit of a punishing uppercut there. Another one to the body. These guys will be feeling it. We're over the halfway mark now for the round 3. They've put on an absolutely fantastic effort for probably their first fight.
Yeah, you can see they're just starting to slow down, but every now and again they just have to explode with a bit of cruel intent.
This is a ridiculously close fight. The Brawler finishing hard.
Nice.
He's just walking forward.
A few clean punches to win him the round, possibly.
This is a very, very close fight. What a fight it was, Kendall. I actually don't feel sorry for the judges. Well, I do actually feel sorry for them in this fight. What are they going to call?
They're still going to have to put in the effort.
Like you said earlier, it depends what they look for. Some like that aggression, some like the clean shots.
Yeah, well, it depends what they see, because they've all got different angles. They're all on different sides of the ring.
Watching from up here, it looks like a bloody close fight. I don't want to call it. I don't want to call it at all, because I don't know what way it's going to go. But if you had to put your balls on the line, Kendall, what would you say?
Blue corner. I think blue corner finished with a few a few more clean punches coming through. He had the aggression which he was moving forward. And yeah, it could have been messy at some points, but he was always ready to break up and then get back into it.
He did eat a few. He might have tapped and gapped and put a few more scores on doors to take it home. He did eat some big shots though from Dawson that almost looked like they dropped him.
Yeah. The old guy needs a decision. The young kid's got the rest of his life to win a fight.
Good call, good call. It'd be good for the Brawler to get a win.
Oh, okay.
But there we have
Sorry,
it.
my bad.
The young gun steals the show. Obviously those cleaner hooks landed and racked up the points for the judges' decision tonight.
Congratulations, Dawson. And all the best. The jury come forward.
GladrapChannel?
Yeah.
Okay, and then what? That's it?
That's it.
Okay.